Like that episode of Loos Harlock where they tried to open a safe for a long time.
Why couldn't I open it?
I felt like I've been here for years.
We never tried it backwards.
Are we really gonna? Fuck it. Open the episode.
Bum, bum,
Be more careful.
Where did, like, literally, where did they come from?
They just teleported in. 24,
All right.
2484.
Alright.
Fuck it. We're doing this again. This again.
24.
2484.
8. 4.
This'll work. Fuck!
Nope.
24, 4, 8.
Alright, we're done here. We're done here.
Hold
Come on, man.
24, 4, 8. 8, 24, 4.
God fucking damn.
8.
So,
Fuck. 24. Before we were rudely interrupted by those gentlemen, Luis was telling a story about the. Fuck!
so
He was telling
you know,
a story
you
about the
you know
bike.
what an upright base is, right? You've seen it before. It's like it's the giant violin.
Mm-hmm.
That's what everybody fucking calls it. Fucking shit.
That's
Cat.
what it looked like.
So, me and Edward, friend to the show, had to. Not had to, but like, I wanted to take my bass home. And I think this happened like on 3 separate occasions. Where me and.
Oh, wait, there's a paper here.
Oh, what the fuck?
If this has the combo, I'm killing someone. I should have looked at it.
Would have been a good idea. Evacuation letter. Love.
Combination is still set to our
Wait, hold on.
It's
Go
been
back up.
30 years.
Go back up. Darling.
Stop, please.
That's all I need. Combination is still set to our wedding date.
So it's wedding day, but 30 years ago. So it was 08. It was 10, 08, and then it was 13, so 30 years ago.
10/08/13 would be 83.
Yeah.
Wait, is it 30 years ago to that date or to? Fuck it.
To
Let's
that
not try it.
date.
Let's not try it. 10. Just go 10/08/83.
All right. Let's
There.
yes.
Just a holster?
There we go.
That's so important to me. I actually needed that. Oh, wow, it's actually locked behind this fucking like safe. It's crazy. That's a whole ass mechanic.
So
All right.
imagine 2 middle school students, a bike, and an upright base. We loaded the fucking upright base onto the bike and just carried that all the way to my house from the middle school we went to.
All right.
I bet we look so stupid to everybody.
I mean, how else are you gonna do it?
Just seeing us carry a fucking upright base on a bike.
Did you had the case with you?
Yeah,
Or
of course.
it didn't have a strap for you to, like.
No, the cases have a
Put on your
strap.
back?
The cases have a strap. It's just that an upright base is heavy.
Yeah, but it's still a bike, dude. Oh, a book.
It was
Alright.
it was easier to have my hands and balance the base on the.
Us picking up that book made us learn more about explosives.
Cool.
Sick.
It's like an Animal Crossing where it's like, I just learned a thing from just looking at this recipe.
I mean, yeah, a recipe makes you learn things.
I mean, I guess. Doesn't mean you're good at cooking the recipe, though. Or can follow the instructions properly.
That's one thing that, like, when we try to, like, cut, there was, like, our group of friends, we were trying to do like a Thanksgiving thing, where
I'm still
we would,
insulted about that. I'm still insulted about that.
it was like a Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
You know, we were trying to set that up, and they were like trying to go to a restaurant. We were like, Luis mentioned saying like we could just, you know, make our own food. What did they say exactly?
It's basically they didn't trust me enough to make food for them.
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh, I don't know how to make food," and they were like, and I was like, "We could both make food. Like, we know how to make food. Like, I could make a good mac and cheese for y'all." And they're like, "No, let's just go to the restaurant." I'm like, why don't you trust us? The food will be good.
I'm not white like y'all. I can make seasoned chicken. I can season a turkey.
You got a seasoned chicken? Since when?
Bro.
I ain't ever
I
hear
never
about that.
hear of this, bro.
Oh.
Whoa. Well,
Man,
that went about as well as it could be.
is this the way? We've been stuck in this area for so long. Nope. This way.
I remember one time I was walking. It was me, Edward, and our friend who was like, she like called herself my like little sister. Like she gave her self-adorned herself
She
that
gave her
title.
the title.
Shit.
American little sister, not Japanese little sister.
Oh boy.
All right.
And like, I haven't spoken to her. I don't know like anything about her life now. But I remember this.
How long has it been?
I haven't spoken to her since 8th grade.
Been a while.
And I remember, so she dated one of my friends, right?
Yep.
And like, I guess this was like some short time after they broke up. So like, she was kind of like looking to me to console her, which, you know, never gonna turn anybody down. But
This is a nice thing to do when she saw you as a bigger brother. I mean, you gotta do it.
But I remember one time, I don't know why I remember this story. It was just because I was thinking of like all the times, because me and Edward used to walk home together all the time after school. Like, that's just the thing we did.
Damn it.
Could we be playing with physics? Fuck.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Ellie's played Portal.
Pretty smart, Ellie.
So I remember this one time, while we were walking home, like we sat down on like a field of, it was like a front porch, but it was like it had like a bunch of, it was like a really nice porch. What happened? What happened?
I'm stuck in a wall.
Did you phase through? Did you phase through? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Joel, I'm going to the beyond. Oh.
Oh my god.
What?
Is this a glitch?
way out?
This is a glitch, right?
Yes. What the fuck? Joel.
Are you taking damage? Did you take damage?
No, it was just lighting.
Oh.
How do I can't even climb.
What the fuck?
Is this... I mean, we had the Doom texture not loading, but...
This is like our first actual glitch we've ever had. Let's go.
Help me.
Oh my,
All right.
where are you?
What the fuck? I can't even stand back up.
This is like some fucking Metal Gear shit underneath like the fucking thing.
Alright. First person Last of Us.
Finally.
Alright. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Gotta go 1 minute ago, man. Alright.
Okay.
I just like fucking like...
That was weird.
Let me see if I can recreate it.
What? You like jumped into the wall.
Yeah, I was like... Fuck. Let me see. Why isn't it letting me press the jump button now?
I think you were running into it.
No, I jumped. Okay. Fucky. It's not...
Maybe the game.
gotta be, like,
maybe the game
specific
self-patched
angle.
itself.
Finally. It learns.
It encountered a glitch.
Alright, whatever.
We have it recorded on video.
Have to get a refund. Imagine if that's how games worked. If you found a glitch, you could get a refund on it.
Sick.
You'll show me a bad copy.
Sonic 06
Hospital.
would go from like making $3 to -1 million.
Remember when Sega tried to like hide all their games that was like under like 60 on Metacritic by just like not allowing people to sell them?
Go. Oh right, my fucking story.
Yeah.
So we like sat down, but I didn't notice. So I sat down and like right next to like I didn't sit down in it, but I sat down like right next to like a pile of shit.
Let's go.
So it got enough to be like get on my pants, and I like it was enough for like me to be like it's noticeable and everybody could probably smell it. So what I had to do was like I had to like, and I remember this moment only because like she like. I never harbored any romantic feelings for her, but like she was a girl, so I was like embarrassed to like having to like take my pants off in front of a girl and like putting on my gym shorts that I had in my bag.
Have you had any maybe I should use my bottle next time.
Nice.
Nah.
But
Screw.
have you had any moments in school where you like peed or pooped yourself?
I think once when I was like a little kid. Like
I think
in like in
once when I was like
like in kindergarten.
freshman year, I was like kind of shitting myself a little.
Bro, I shit myself every day.
Did you have like
Oh my god! Wait,
bad
hold on.
experience?
Do you know? Oh, we have to bleep out his name. Do you know the story?
no?
Do you know who he is?
I mean, yeah,
He was 1 year older than us.
I believe so.
He
Yeah.
played basketball with us.
Yeah.
So I remember being told that like we couldn't go into the East gym, and we were like, why? And we were like, somebody was like, oh, because there's a shit smear, and we were like, I'm sorry.
Who?
And it turned out that like shit himself, but like didn't want to go to the bathroom, so like he just like stood next to a wall, but like I guess he was like he like rubbed up against it or something, and like shit smeared on the
Dang son.
Oh, if it's he was
Tragic.
probably wearing like PE shorts, and that shit has like holes in it, so it was like coming out like you know those Play-Doh like fucking things where you like
Yeah.
push the Play-Doh through and it like shits out like it, like spirals. It was probably like that.
It was so tragic.
That's the poop smear.
I felt so bad for him.
Did they just like how'd you know it was him? Like did he just say
He
did it?
admitted it to one of our friends.
Oh, why the fuck would he admit that?
I mean, like, because everybody didn't see it, but like everybody saw the smear, and then everybody was like, "Wait, why has he just been standing near like by a wall this whole time? He hasn't been playing."
Great.
You have to bleep out that name a bunch of times, but Jesus,
It's a funny story.
it's so sad.
So
I thought you were gonna
didn't
gonna
poop.
ask me if like, whoa,
what the
fuck,
Oh, Stalkers, the one with amazing hearing and vision.
fuck.
But
I thought you were gonna ask me if I've had like embarrassing moments where I've had to like change in front of women or been naked in front of women. And I was like, yeah.
I mean, sure. You can go into those stories if you have it.
No, what were you gonna?
Yeah,
what were
but
you gonna ask? What were you gonna ask me?
Have you ever pooped or peed yourself in school, and like, did you have any embarrassing like situations with that, or was it just like simply?
I think it was like I think I probably did it in like kindergarten or some shit.
So nothing like first, third.
No, never.
Second, freshman year.
No.
Freshman year of college. No.
No.
Yeah, I did, but like it was at home though, so it didn't count. But hold on, we got a little. Are they actually hide from you?
I mean, they're called stalkers.
Yeah, but
they probably wouldn't want to be noticed at first.
Sure.
I mean, some stalkers want you to notice them. Like best girl, you know.
Stop.
You need to fucking watch Future Diary, dude. It's really good.
I'm getting. My
Great.
aim's not good this session, but in like, I believe it was 3rd grade. I was in the after school program, right? Because my parents couldn't.
Same.
Shit, get off me! Fuck. But
I also was an.
I was in
after-school
3rd
program.
grade, and there was this thing where
Have I told that
you
story?
had to.
Have I told the story of how I got kicked out of LA's Best?
Sure.
I'm not. I don't. Please continue with your story, but I'm trying to remember if I've said it on another episode.
I will. LA's Best. No, I don't think you did.
I think I've mentioned that I was in LA's Best for like a year, or half a year, basically.
But 3rd grade after school program, it was just stupid rule. Even though the person watching us was cool, but actually, I guess it was like a rule that the upper heads set on.
Yeah.
Like set upon them, where it was like you had to finish your homework before you could go to the bathroom, right?
What the fuck?
And also like you have to put your bathroom, like your name underneath the, like it was like it said bathroom on like the whiteboard, and you had to put your name on there. And there was like, I finished my work, but there was like 5 people like on the list to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I can guess where this is going.
And so it was like I didn't poop myself. I've never gone that far, but
You felt that
I, like-
you were prairie dogging it on the way to the bathroom?
I was like, fuck, my fucking, my cock feels like it's about to explode with pee, right? Fuck.
Oh, did you have that fucking... Oh, those are the worst. Did you have that fucking pee where, like, once, like, you've held it in for so long that once you release it, it's not even, like, satisfying anymore? It
doesn't
just
stop.
hurts?
It didn't hurt, but like, it's like the one where like, there's like some pees where you can start it and then you can kind of like stop it,
Uh-huh.
right?
This is just
This
a
one,
fountain.
this one I felt it. It was like, if I start it, it's gonna keep going. So what I did is that she was letting people draw on the whiteboard, and so I got up and then like I went to the whiteboard and then I faced the whiteboard so no one can see like any like the pee spots on my pants. Or no, wait. I went up there and like fuck, I can't concentrate.
I'll finish the story for you.
All right. But it was like I kind of like I felt it a little bit. I felt it like trickling into my pants, so I kind of like got up and I was kind of like slowing it down and moved up to the whiteboard and like pretended to be drawing there. So like it wasn't so much where like it went down my pants and onto the floor, but it was like it like
Anyone else?
it made my pants like wet on the front, so I didn't want anyone to see the wet spot,
Yeah.
right? So I was like facing the board, and then when it got to my turn, I kind of just like facing my pants towards like the walls. I went outside, and the luckiest part, the part that was so clutch, is that it was raining outside.
Oh.
So I went out there. I didn't pee so much that I was gonna be smelling like piss the entire day.
Yeah.
But it was showing. And so I kind of like, I went to the bathroom, I kind of like got like some soap, like put it into my pants so it didn't smell as bad.
Uh-huh.
And then I kind of just like waited out in the rain for a little bit, got really wet, and then when I came back, I was like, wow, it's really rainy out there.
You got clutched the fuck out of that situation.
Clutch moments by Harry. I made it rain. Don't forget about that. Harry, known man who can make it rain on command when he needs to pee. But yeah, that was my only like really like
One of the 7 legendary skills.
yeah. That was the only time like where I pooped or like / peed my pants. in like school that I can remember.
Oh, you know what? I'm remembering this now. It was like in kindergarten, and it was like the first time I ever had diarrhea. So like I had no idea what the fuck. Man, I'm gonna start charging these DualShocks for you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I bought it. I bought a new micro USB cable not too long ago. It's nice to have working cables.
Oh, there's a ravine. I didn't even see that.
Well,
Yep.
I did not want to do that. Did that bring me back to...
Isn't this just where you were?
I swear to God, if that brought me back to where I was.
What was I saying?
You're talking... I was talking about micro USB. Oh.
For that. Oh, right. It was like the first time I ever had... It was like in kindergarten. It was like the first time I ever had diarrhea. So like... I had to prairie dog it on the way to the bathroom.
What is prairie dog in it?
It's where you just have to hold on to the shit for dear life. Because otherwise that shit gonna come out.
Did I ever talk... I talked about it on Mega Man, the dire wimpy kid shit I had to deal with in the after school program.
I just got out my Diary of a Wimpy Kid books recently. I got out...
You ain't reading them, you're just looking at them though.
I'm not reading them, no, but I did it because I took out all the books I own.
Time to go.
Yeah. The Manny shall not be televised. Have you seen that?
No.
Basically, Manny has become a symbol for Black
Oh,
Lives Matter.
you know what? I fucking...
Not
yeah,
Black Lives
I
Matter,
know what
but
you're talking
against
about.
police brutality.
Our generation is so
Manny's
stupid.
cool for that one. Our generation's the best.
we
We
go.
know how to cope with things. And it's just funny meme.
You know what the thing I don't get about generations though is that like our generation is technically like between like the late 90s to like early 2010s.
Fuck 90s kids. I want to get into that. Oh my god.
Oh fuck. And like Gen
Whoa! This is a series of unfortunate events.
and like
Holy shit, this is...
a kid born in
The stalker is so, like, aggressive.
a kid born in 2010 is 10 now, which is weird. But like we're twice their age. How are we the same
That's crazy.
generation? Generational
Are we
gaps
the
in
same
general are so
generation
fucking
as
stupid.
them? Like, is that a confirmed thing?
Yeah, like the definition of Gen Z is like late. Is like consensus would be like 1997 to like early 2010s.
It may seem weird now, but later on, it'll, like we'll be, like, more, like, closely, like, you know,
Maybe
Related,
I
I
guess.
guess.
Like I don't fucking.
but, like, I see...
I feel like
Like, the
I feel like
videos
the
of them
gap. I feel like
listening
the
to,
gap
like-
between like kids. I feel like the gap between kids in high school now and like we recently like it's not even that
Us.
long since we came out of high school. I feel like the gap between us in like in terms of a lot of
is more
shit is
different than-
way drastic.
Yeah, it's more different than, like, they should actually be their own generation, in my opinion. It is just, like,
I feel like
it is too different to be the same.
I feel like 1990, like that 1997 is usually the date that they
Like-
use. I feel like 1997 to like 2003 should be a generation, and then 2003 to like 2010 should be its own. 2003 to 2010 should be its own generation.
Because I think we're more closer to some of the 90s kids than we are to, like, the 2003 guys. Like, it's just...
A person who was born in
And fuck the 90s people that are like, only 90s kids remember this one.
a person who was born in 2003 was 10 years old, and they were in elementary school. They were like in 4th grade. We were in middle school.
Yeah,
Like
it happens. That's how ages work.
I know, but I'm saying like that's still such like a bizarre gap.
It is.
Because like especially considering like the difference in lifestyle. Because like I remember like I don't know.
It's because we're in, like, a technological, like, we advanced so much in, like, the past, like, 10,
20 years.
20 years
Yeah.
in terms of technology that they're growing up with way more different things than we grew up with.
Like,
you know?
we had... I still remember, like, using VHS tapes as a little kid.
Yeah.
Like, I remember using them
I
until...
watched
remember
Tom and
using that
Jerry,
shit until I
Fast
was,
and
like,
Furious on VHS.
7 or 8.
Like, we should, like, what you said, 1997 to 2003 is, you know, like, that should be how it is.
It makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. And, like, we act basically the same.
Because, like, even Sasha, who's only 2 years younger than me, like...
Get me the hell
I-
out of here.
It's still, like,
I remember asking her, I was like, do you remember George W. Bush as president? And she was like, no, not really. And I was like, that's weird to me.
I mean, I don't really remember, like, I mean, I didn't really, like, watch any, like, president, like, news stuff. I didn't really watch the news. I mean, I was alive during it, so...
I remember I remember
just
being
remember,
in class
like-
the day Obama was inaugurated.
Yeah, I remember watching that, like class didn't do anything because we were watching that instead.
Yeah. I don't know why we didn't do that in middle school.
Yeah, I mean, we already saw it once. We don't need to see it again. And then with Trump, it's like, fuck Trump. We don't want to see that shit. I think it's because it was, like, the first black president. I think it was such a monumental moment, you know?
But from what I remember,
Okay.
is that I think that was a thing though.
You are here.
That is...
I mean, like, it was a thing to, like, show, like, the presidential inauguration.
Got through the park.
Did they show, like, elementary... Maybe it's only an elementary school thing.
Could be, but, like... I mean, it makes
Because middle
sense
school
to
and high
just
school, I
show
think
it
they
in,
gotta
like, a
be more-
history class or whatever.
I think they gotta be more, less political and such like that.
Well, it's not really political either. It's just like, hey, this is a fucking huge
It's what's
moment.
happening.
It's the president of the United States. There's only been 44, technically.
Man, how are there more Super Bowls than presidents? Man,
Damn, bro, the Super Bowl been around so long, there are more of them shits than presidents.
man, how that shit?
Oh,
That actually scared me.
what the
I was like
fuck?
fucking around. Oh,
Well, at least the arrow didn't go through you. I honestly don't know if that's better.
I guess that's gonna be a.
What the fuck?
Are these clan members?
Did they call the local chapter of the Klan? What the fuck? Why are the racists in an apocalypse?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ow.
Ow. Fuck.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I'm gonna stab you in the neck. Oh, there's more of them.
Oh,
Fuck you.
that kind of looked like Sam.
Sam's dead. Come on now.
Man, I miss Sam.
I do too. I miss Henry too.
Sam with Gundam. Oh, you can hide in the trees like the Viet Cong. Is that term racist?
Huh?
Is that term racist?
Viet Cong?
Yeah. I believe that term might be racist. If so, I apologize.
Vietnamese. I guess we're just. I think it's only Vietnamese.
But like, hold up. Okay. I thought I didn't have the timer running.
We've been here for 2 hours.
Decades. Oh, that guy's totally hanging from that light post. Wow, that is fucked. I'm assuming your friends here did that?
Nope.
Oh boy.
I wouldn't call them my friends, but
Well, I was talking to these
God.
fellow people.
God,
Where
this
the
arrow.
fuck are you getting shot from? What?
no, it's the arrow in my fucking body.
God damn. I don't think a med kit's gonna heal that. Sorry to break.
Oh, it
Sorry
could
to
help.
burst your bubble, Ellie.
God damn.
Why are these guys so crazy? I think these are the religious people.
Oh, great. These
No,
are the
no,
people.
no,
These are the
like,
people
no.
who were at Sasha's camp.
Do you know? Do you know Spanish, little lady?
No. What the fuck? God damn, man. It was actually good to like, going completely off topic. It was actually good to watch Monster in the dub because it had actually been a really long time since I had seen a show in dub.
Good.
It's like none of the shows that I were watching really interested me to like. None of them were like, I want to watch this dub. But I looked at the cast for Monster and I was like, this sounds promising, and it was promising. It was a good show, and a really good cast. They did a good job. But I feel I could definitely catch some flack for having that show rated only a 7 out of 10. It's just the side plots really were that like boring and uninteresting to me. I genuinely just didn't care for the side plots.
Fuck. These arrows are really a pain in my ass.
They're like remarkably good shots too.
But luckily it's to my chest and not my head.
Yeah, that's the silver lining.
These must be the scars.
Yep, the scars, that's their name.
Sure.
Middle.
Sure.
I'm gonna kill you.
I am insensitive to those to people with accents. Even though there's nobody with no accents, which is the weird thing when it comes to like people like, oh my god, you have an accent? So do you, bitch.
I mean, I don't really have that pronounced of an accent, but
Yeah, it's not like a British fucking guy's like, oi, can't.
I got-
You want to go get some
It's not
fish and
a
chips?
fucking Australian, like, I got the Vegemite stuck in me peen. Like, I don't know, it's not that bad. I imagine we sound weird to other people.
Yeah. We have our own
Need to
accent.
get past that checkpoint gate.
It's also hard. It's also hard to like.
I remember something I brought up earlier. It's that American like mindset that we are number one, which no, we are not number one.
We are clearly in like a bottom tier right now.
Like the whole go back to your country. Like what the fuck do you? How do you think we got here?
We stole this country.
Like what?
All right.
Go back to who? Go back to yours.
You're white. You're getting into my cultured business. Go watch some fucking
Like-
CNN or some shit.
Go speak English. Like what? What the fuck? That's.
The thing I haven't been able to do with Japanese
Like this
is
is supposed
I,
to be a melting
I can't
pot.
tell
We're known as
accents.
a melting pot. You can't. What?
I can't. I haven't like been. I haven't been good enough to like be able to like distinguish Japanese accents yet. Like how
I mean, yeah, I think that comes later on in terms of learning.
yeah, I believe that comes just
languages.
with like learning a language in general. But like I can.
When it's British, people's like two, like they sound exactly the same, but one will be like, "Oh, are you from Winchester?" Yeah, we got a bloke from
bloke, this
Winchester.
mate definitely has to be from East London. Like, you guys sort of sound the same to me.
fucking
But I feel like it's easier to tell when it's your own language. Like, I can clearly define like Spanish accents. Like, I can tell where the
Yeah.
person is from. Like, depending on how they speak. Like, I could be like, oh, this person is Salvadorian, or oh, this person is from like this area of Mexico. I'm gonna be honest though, dude. Sometimes I hear like this is not being racist. This is just honest truth, and this is with any language. Sometimes some people's accent is so thick that I literally have no idea what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
those super thick Irish accents that are just like, and you're
Like
like,
the
I'm
dude
just
from
asking where
Jack
the
in the
local
Box?
next street is. Thank you.
the manager from Jack in the Box next to us,
Or like,
who's really enthusiastic about ordering, like getting your order.
dude, there was this fucking kid in high school with us who like he would always speak to me in Spanish because he knew that I know Spanish. but his accent was the most indiscernible thing I have ever heard. Like, half of the time I'd be like, I have no idea what you're fucking telling me, dude. Straight up, I have no idea what you're saying to me right now. You could be cursing me out for all I know. And I speak the language you're speaking to me right now. It's tragic. This apartment looks nice.
The people that gatekeep their like their own culture because you don't speak their language.
Oh, dude, that's so stupid, and I hate that.
Like, just because I don't know Armenian doesn't mean I'm not Armenian.
Gary at
Or I'm
you.
not less of an Armenian. Yeah, like what the fuck?
That sucks.
Oh, it's Paige again. I mean, this is the husband. Paige was in the apartment. I believe that. No, it was on
all
the.
this medicine from. You shouldn't have crossed that out, buddy. Tell I hope they live happy life, and it's a boy. Tell him don't name the kid after me. Go with the name we pick. Simon Vickers. Sure.
That's not the name, but
Simone
I think that's the dude's name. Simone.
and Kamina. But, I don't know if I mentioned this. I was in. This is as close as I've ever. Well, not as close. Let's be real. But this is like as close as I've been to like a fucking literature club. So
Finally,
in
the
12th
prophecies hold true.
in 12th grade, I think we mentioned this before. We had to. Oh yeah, we did in Last of Us, but I didn't talk about this. Basically, you have to take health in high school, and when you take
Yep.
health is up to your counselor. So sometimes, for the majority of people, you're either given it in 9th grade or you're given it in 12th grade.
And also, for some stupid reason, they could give you Spanish for the first time in sophomore year for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's actually what happened to me. I'll get into that. Remind me to talk about that. But
I think I can fit.
I finished health in my first
This is not
semester,
gonna
but
end well.
because health is only a 1-semester class, I needed to have another class during the second semester. So what I had to do was
Damn it.
that's totally on some fucking Ku Klux Klan shit, dude. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Or like the crazy guys on an island. Oh my god.
What the fuck? What the fuck is happening?
What the? Why? Why all sacrificing?
Now he is free. Now he is free. Search for stragglers.
Ooh.
God. What was I saying?
There we
Oh,
go.
right. I was so for the second semester they put me in oh, what was that?
Do you see anything?
Nothing.
Journalism. They put me in journalism for my 6th period.
Ooh. Ooh.
But the class was split up into 2, right? So
Yeah.
we had like the journalism club section, and we also had like a literature club section, basically. And no, it was creative writing. So we had the creative writing section, and we also have the journalism club. And I wrote like some of the worst stories ever for creative writing because I just didn't care. And I'll get to the best thing about that class in a sec.
Jeez.
God damn, dude, this game is fucking.
I wish I could cut you down, buddy.
May your soul rest in peace, brother.
This is I believe this is the area where they first showed gameplay. Oh, that wasn't enough.
So, one of the people for journalism, they were like given an assignment, and one of the girls wrote an article about like her experiences growing up as being Mexican American, but being considered not Mexican enough by like her family or her friends or peers and stuff. And I was like, I totally related with her fucking story because I was like, fuck. I was like, 2 white people, I probably seem beaner as fuck. But 2 beaner people, I seem completely, like, and I say that as a term of endearment, I seem completely whitewashed to, like, Hispanic people. And it's like, it is sort of a struggle. Like, it's hard to, like, because at first it never bothered me, but then I was like, man, like, don't stop saying that I'm not part of your guys' fucking culture. Like, I grew up with the same shit you guys did. But, the best thing about that class slash club basically was, at the end of the year he gave awards, and the award I won was for the least amount of work turned in.
That was a good reward.
The class was, the teacher was Mr. who I hated, but, that sort of put me on good terms
I
with him.
wasn't too fond of him.
When he gave me that award, I was like, funny cunt, cheeky bastard, absolute legend you are. I thought that was really funny.
I like when teachers play around like that.
It shows that they care.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really caring, it's just more just poking fun at you.
It's poking fun at you, but it's in a way at least where it's like, I'm angry at you, but I'm cool enough to, like, let you know that, like, I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
I wish our school system was a little better with, like, they let you change your teacher, but it's like usually they're not available, and like if you get stuck with a teacher that just you can't like really like their teaching methods aren't the best for you.
Dude, during the first month of high school, I think my classes changed 5 times.
And did you get anyone you wanted?
None of it was even done by me. It was literally my counselor just like moving me around constantly.
Like, what were they moving you around for?
For
like
just
the teacher had too many students, or
whatever reason you could come up with. Yes. Class was too full. All right, we'll move him. Fucking teacher seems kind of an asshole. Move him.
Oh, you didn't do this class that you were supposed to do in freshman year?
No, this was during freshman year.
Oh.
I got moved around 5 times during the first month. But we mentioned, speaking of those classes, we mentioned the people who didn't get Spanish until sophomore year.
Yeah.
So I took Spanish speakers my freshman year, right?
Does that not count?
No, it does count. It's a different class.
Okay, but
it counts.
Right.
The thing with Spanish speakers, it counts towards 2 years of your Spanish requirement, right? So, and you only need 2 years of Spanish. So once I took that class, I was set. The problem was, did you have the same counselor that I did freshman year? I don't remember his name.
No, it was a her the entire time.
I didn't get until my sophomore year. So apparently she didn't know that I took Spanish speakers my freshman year. So she put me in Spanish 1 to start 10th grade. And then I told her I took Spanish speakers, and she was like, all right, so I'm going to put you in Spanish 2. And I was like, I took Spanish speakers. She was like, what's your grade in it? And I said, I got a C. She's like, okay. So you only took 1 year Spanish. And I said, no, Spanish speakers counts towards 2 years of Spanish. So I don't need to take Spanish again. You could just put me in another elective. And we had this fight for like 2 straight weeks. And like, I finally gave in and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Just put me in Spanish 2. I'll take the goddamn class. So during the first semester of... Oh, fuck. During the first semester of Spanish 2, I got a D because I just didn't care. I legit didn't care. I was like, I'm not having this. Like, dude, why? Why would I bother? I had Mr. as a teacher. Did you ever have him?
No. I only had a female.
He was
Spanish
like
teachers,
everybody
oh my
hated,
God.
but like obviously I spoke Spanish, so I knew the material, and like
Oh,
he could tell that like once I like got the read of the classroom that nobody else was giving a shit, and I started sort of caring. He like relied on me to like sort of be like the one, like that one kid that every teacher has that like I don't like anybody else, so if I'm forced to like somebody, I'm gonna like you. So
nice little relationship.
yeah,
Just obligated to like you because you're the only one.
yeah, basically he was obligated to like me because I was the only one who would like A, mildly pay attention, and B, like knew the material well enough to like do good on tests and shit. And like that's the thing. If a teacher shows me that they care about me, I'm gonna do well for them. That's why in some of the classes, some of like my best teachers that I've ever had, which is in Mr. class in history, I got a 110%. I just cared that much to do well for him. Even though he tried to constantly recruit me to play for the basketball team. I was almost going to, but then I decided not to at the last minute. So I got a D in Spanish 1, but I got a A in Spanish 2 to finish that, and then put me in Spanish 2 again my senior year to fix the D that I had gotten.
Fuck.
And I was like,
sucks.
but I got an A during the second semester, so doesn't that balance it out? And she was like, well, you could just work to get a better grade. And I was like, I could be in an elective. She was like, nah.
I could do something that I'll actually learn from.
Hodali hated putting me in
This is
electives.
my native language.
Hodali hated putting me in electives. Legitimately. Like, I had to get permission. I had to get a written letter from Mr.
Damn this city.
to be in the orchestra my junior year.
Where's that fucking hospital?
Because it's advanced orchestra, quote unquote. And she was like, oh, this is an advanced class. I need you to get a letter of recommendation. I was like, but I was in orchestra all throughout middle school. And I've been in the music program my 2 years in high school so far. Like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. She was like, I need a letter of recommendation.
But this is advanced.
Huh?
This is advanced, though. Maybe it was policy, though.
It could have been no, you know why I know it wasn't policy? I asked Nigel if his counselor forced him to do that, and he said no, I just asked to be in the class.
Sick. It's just, like, it's usually you get stuck with someone you don't like. Like, there shouldn't be any stories of high school students hating their teacher. That shouldn't be a thing.
I hated a lot of my teachers.
Yeah, which is like, a school system should not allow that to happen, because if you hate a teacher, you're not gonna learn, or like, sometimes you've already learned a thing, and like it's
You don't
just
care.
useless
You don't
for
care
to
to.
be
You
in
don't
that
care to
class.
do the work, which is what happened
Yeah.
with me. I'm honestly, you know what? That's the one I'm surprised for. I'm honestly surprised I was able to manage finishing with a C in both semesters of ninth grade English, because I legit didn't show up. Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Oi, bro.
Listen, that pickaxe you got there, bud. You don't need to use it.
Dudes be 6'10", bodybuilder, but I just shoot him. Like, bro, what the fuck you gonna do about it? This guy slapped your ass. What you gonna do? Shoot him. What else?
I would simply not die. I'm nothing like y'all. That's my favorite meme.
I choose. It's like some like end of Ava type shit. Nah, I simply do not accept this.
The third impact happens. I simply just won't go through instrumentality. I'm built nothing like y'all.
Like, if I wanted to, the Earth could be regular. That's it. The Earth isn't going through instrumentality anymore.
That is actually one as big as an accomplishment as me beating Portal with a fucking Steam controller. Me missing an entire month of ninth grade English and finishing that class with a C.
And then me finishing Spanish in one day.
Oh, you know what was the
ultimate
joy?
boss
Oh,
fight.
I forgot to mention this. You know what was the stupid thing about me taking Spanish senior year? I was so pissed off. I wasn't caring to do any of the work in the class. The teacher was really nice. She was actually the one who inspired me to do voiceover, because it was already a thing that I was like interested in. But she was like, "Wow, you have a really like distinct voice. Like you should like do broadcasting or something." And I was like, I don't know about that. And then I found out that we had a class at my college that did it.
Was it one of the newer? Was it one of the newer Spanish teachers?
Yes, it was the one that everyone wanted to fuck.
Let's try this.
Wait, which one?
Her name was.
There was another one.
Oh yeah, there was another one.
They both of them were.
Huh?
Both of them were wanting to fuck a bull.
This one was like a MILF. Which, I mean, come on.
Need me some of those.
Yeah.
At Denny's.
MILF Denny's. That's where I'm going. You can have your femboy Hooters.
I don't want that.
Yes, you
I didn't ask
do.
for that. I want.
Bro,
not
you're gay.
IHOP. Not IHOP. And
You're gay. You're
No.
gay.
I said tomboy, not femboy. Dude's gonna say, "What's the difference, bro?"
I love
Oh,
that
no.
video. You're gay. He's gay. What was I fun saying? Oh, so I wasn't giving like any effort to that class. I think I mentioned this. Yeah, I did. Basically, just to sum that up again. I was like, "Can I take ingenuity?" She was like, "No." She randomly shows up like I'm in the hallway delivering something for a teacher. She goes, "Oh, so when are you gonna start ingenuity?" And I was like, "Mm-hmm."
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I hated Hodali so much. I wanted
Bro,
to change my
she
count.
didn't
That was okay. You know, that's the stupidest thing. I don't know why high schools don't allow you to change your counselor.
Yeah, like your counselor is, like, I mean, your teachers are important, but like, they are as important as like teachers. You know.
They're
That's
supposed
the
to
person
like
you go to talk about for problems.
they're qualified. Yeah, exactly. They're qualified to like talk to you about that shit.
If they're giving you more problems, then drop that counselor immediately. But you're not allowed to. It was like based on like what academy you were, and
It was based on your
name.
academy and your name.
Like I can't change that shit. I can change my name. All right.
The funniest thing was when I got an SAS stole, despite not being an SAS.
Can I? Okay. I had to press circle. Couldn't jump off. God, I'm tired. I'm glad they made these like asshole cultist guys, so I could kill them without any remorse. You know.
Oh, Westons.
Glad they showed me how bad these guys are, so I could just shoot them with the shotgun and not feel bad about it. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that logo looks very similar to the Westfield Mall.
I think this is supposed to be like a Walgreens ripoff.
Yeah, this was in the DLC. We got like, we went inside and there was like, we got like some meds for Joel. Joel Embiid. So how do you feel? We talked about this, but
Have we?
the basketball, the NBA coming back.
Have we talked about it?
I think you just said it was like stupid. Oh no, wait, did we?
No,
only
I just
DM
posted
each
about it on
other
my
that?
story. We haven't talked anything about it.
Yeah.
Um,
It's. I mean, yeah, we're losing our entertainment, but like, bro,
Read.
in Florida,
Watch a movie. Listen to music. Play a video game.
I'm all for the NBA coming back, but like Florida, isn't Florida?
It's like a
Like,
new epicenter,
oh.
basically.
Yeah, it's like it's more than what like Italy was like back like at the beginning. Like Italy was getting fucking like eaten out. Like as cheeks spread, Italy was just fucking Corona was just like they couldn't do anything about it. And now Florida is having that, and they're gonna be playing. They're gonna have a whole camp in Florida where they're gonna be playing basketball.
There's so many players who have recently come out and said like, "Oh, I have Rona now."
And there's many players coming out saying like, "I'm not doing this shit."
Yeah, like I'm not gonna play.
Like, that's why the
For
Lakers
me-
got J.R. Smith, right?
Yeah. Because
left?
Avery Bradley isn't sick, but I think
He doesn't want to be sick.
I think his son has like a respiratory condition, and he didn't want to like bother like putting himself and his family in
Yeah.
danger, so he just decided against it.
Like, even if he didn't have that, he would be valid to not play.
I mean, that's why. I mean, Kyrie is doing it for like entirely different reasons, but he's not playing, which I don't know. I don't think we ever mentioned this. My favorite basketball team is the Brooklyn Nets. Not a bandwagon. Believe me, I've been tortured. I've been through the rough shit, man.
Explain the rough shit to the so like you can sound not a bandwagoner.
Basically, after we made the finals when we were back in New Jersey, we got Vince
There we
Carter. We were good. We were like a playoff team for a couple of years, and then after that, like during the end of our tenure in New Jersey, we fucking sucked. We were horrible.
All right, there you go,
and,
Nets fans. He's real.
During like when we got Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce during that stupid fucking trade with Boston,
Uncut gem.
like we
Man
made the
himself.
playoffs a couple times, but like as far as I recall, I don't think we even made it past
There's
the
no way
first
he
round.
doesn't hear the water. Oh, here it is.
Yep.
Give me that Hotline Miami, boy.
Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
Give me the PS Vita. Why is it in such good condition?
Where is she?
You could hear the Hotline Miami
We're in
soundtrack.
the hospital.
They're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
Did we kill her? Yep.
This is what you get for playing PS Vita in the year 2030. Wait, not 2035 now. It's 4
2038,
years. Something like that.
2039,
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh, it's Invincible.
Oh.
Good advertisement, Sony.
Except that nobody is ever going to buy this console. Isn't it not
I
even being
did.
sold in Japan anymore?
I think production ended in Japan.
I mean, it is a region free, so I could just buy a
Yeah.
cheap Japanese one.
And I mean, everyone in Japan that was gonna buy a PS Vita already bought it.
The PS Vita was huge in Japan.
Yep. And also they just lost their biggest exclusive to PC.
PS Vita fans
Like literally,
down bad.
literally, Persona 4 was the reason a lot of people actually bothered to get the
telling
PS Vita.
Data soldier. Makes these shifts so much easier.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
Sounds like Scar's getting closer.
Don't look, don't look. Oh,
Don't look.
I said don't look.
You didn't listen. Ah, ah.
Maybe it was in my best interest not to do any of that. To the grass I go. Like a Pokemon.
What was that talking about? Oh, right. Then after KG and Paul Pierce got fucking old, we sucked again. There was a season where we only won 12 fucking games. Look, man, I've been through it, right? But now I even doubt the possibility that the Nets are going to be able to make the playoffs. We were like the 8th seed in the Eastern
Isn't the
Conference
Nets,
or whatever.
They have Kawhi, right?
Huh?
They have Kawhi on the Nets, or he's
That-
on,
no,
he's on the Clippers.
Yeah. We have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Who I love Kyrie. And
No, dog. Oh,
I'm-
it's a cute dog too. No, stop. Get away
I
from
love
me.
Kyrie, and I'm sort of indifferent towards Kevin Durant, but like mostly because he hasn't suited up. What the fuck?
I blew his head open. Oh,
Oh god. Mostly since KD hasn't suited up for us. So I don't really have like the biggest feelings.
stop.
Ah.
Fuck.
Fuck, dude.
Fuck. I don't want to kill dog. How far back did I get pushed?
You must do
I'm behind. Oh,
Kill the dog, Harry.
you know I'll get through without alerting any of them.
That's our guys executing those freaks.
But I'm not in favor of any of the sports to come back.
Yeah, it's too soon, and especially when the U.S. is just getting the second wave this fast. It's not even the second wave. I mean,
We're getting decimated right now.
yeah.
We're down by 50, and it's the third quarter.
All right, I'm down bad. Man,
Man.
stop shooting me. I can't aim if you shoot me.
Drop hooray.
Hold on, let me reload. Ow. Well, I missed. Oh!
Oh!
God.
If you die, I think we're gonna have to... The timer already stopped, so if you die, I think this will be it. Well...
Man, we got a little bit of time. Come on, let me finish this.
No. You must kill dog to progress.
If I kill the dog, can you give me some time?
Feel the anger
Man,
running,
fuck it. Next time I'm losing
coursing
Harlock.
through your veins.
Next time I'm losing Harlock. But we did it. We finally killed PS Vita girl.
Sounds like scars are getting closer upstairs.
Hope that's how he's executing those.